Hey guys, how's it going? BCHD here and welcome back to another FIFA 19 career mode video on the channel. Today we are bringing you yet again another episode of the Chelsea career mode season number 4, episode number 3 today, which just straight up gameplay today. We've done the 2 episodes of the transfer window today. We got some big matches up ahead, like this one against Arsenal. Right away, we're starting it off away from home at the Emirates, and we've got a bit of an easy end to the month in October. We're going to move into November, hopefully play this Spurs game down here, have a few easier games for the rest of November as well. Then December looks like to be a really challenging month with a lot of games and a lot of big games in there as well, such as Wolves, Manchester United, Man City, Everton in there as well, and Napoli in the Champions League. So the first half of the season is going to come to an end. Hopefully this episode, we'll see how far we get into it. But yeah, that is the Premier League table so far. Everton are up there challenging us for the title in second position in this game. It's first, third. We're coming up against Arsenal, and then Fulham and West Ham make up the top 5. Wolves are in there as well. So a bit of a different Premier League table, but it's one we'll take. And this is going to be the team going into the Arsenal game away from home. And someone said in the comments down below to make another team sheet so that when we're playing against smaller opposition, we can just easily change it. I don't have to go in and change it, which is what I've been doing this whole time. And I don't understand why I haven't done it earlier, because it's so, yeah, convenient. You can just easily see our second team in there as well. Hazard, Martial up top. Junior, Asensio, Depay, Arthur, De Jong, Varane, De Ligt, Kimpembe, Kepa. It is, yeah, a pretty strong second team in there. Pretty much it would be a lot of teams' first teams, but yeah, that is going to be the first team going into this game up against Arsenal and Unai Emery. Hopefully we can go to the Emirates and boss it like we usually do. Mbappe's grabbed the September Player of the Month award right there, if you can see, which is pretty good for him. And yet again, thank you guys so much for the love and support you've shown on episode number 2 and season 4 in total. We're absolutely killing it at this series, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. Before we get into the Arsenal game, make sure to smack a like on the video if you're loving the Chelsea Season 4 series. Subscribe for some more FIFA 19 career mode content down below. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description, all that good stuff. Comment down below any suggestions. And we're going to go straight into this match up against our London rivals in Arsenal. And we've arrived here at the Emirates yet again with another annoying shadow, but we'll battle through it. It's a big Premier League game, first versus third. Hopefully we can extend our lead at the top and get the 3 points against Arsenal at the Emirates, which we've had a history of doing pretty well at in the past. So yeah, hopefully it'll be another routine victory. And this is how Arsenal will be lining up today for today's game. A very decent lineup from the Gunners. And we're off and underway here at the Emirates. Can you see Dybala in the middle, and Leno has made a really nice save there. Dybala on the volley was his weaker right foot, but Leno was there to make the save. That would have been a great opening from the boys. Dembele intercepts. Can Milinkovic-Savic find the ball through to Paulo Dybala? That is 1-0. We've gotten the scoring up and running here. The pressure was mounting and it was coming. Paulo Dybala makes up for his first shot on goal and slots that one into the bottom left-hand corner. What a finish from the Argentine. Paulo Dybala, cool, calm and collected, one-on-one with Leno. Made a beautiful run there. And the Argentine shows his class in front of the Emirates. And yeah, gets us 1-0 ahead in this big game. What a start. What a goal from Paulo Dybala. Arsenal have a strike straight after on the kickoff. A lucky deflection for them. And who was it? I don't even know. I think it was Pasalic that hit it. And we've gone and conceded the equaliser straight away. The concentration levels dropped. And Arsenal have got one back straight after Paulo Dybala's strike. And it was an absolute rocket from Pasalic, the Croatian or the Serbian. I'm not sure what his nationality is, but as you can see there, the deflection of Koulibaly led straight into the path of Pasalic, and Donnarumma couldn't keep that one out. Ooh, Dembele with a beautiful turn. He's going to give it through to Icardi, and it's another Argentine slotting it into the other bottom hand corner. It's the right hand corner this time for Mauro Icardi, and we get the second straight off kickoff. We reply straight away to Arsenal, just like they did to our goal. And it was a beautiful piece of skill, a beautiful passage of play from the new boy Ousmane Dembele, and he found the path of Icardi. He had no problems with tucking it into the bottom right hand corner. We get the second 2-1 straight after Arsenal's equaliser. What a start this game has had. 3 goals in the space of 22 minutes, and that is Mauro Icardi's 6th Premier League goal. What can he do from this position? Oh, beautiful piece of skill from the Frenchman. Can he cross it in for Mauro Icardi, and Leno was there for a comfortable save. Dembele finds Mbappe. Can they have a little 1-2 here? Dembele's made his way into the box. Is that going to be a penalty? Yes, it is. Ousmane Dembele with a very, very smart run into the box. And it was a challenge from Joe Gomez of Arsenal that would take down Ousmane Dembele. We get a chance to make it 3-1. But as you can see here, Ousmane Dembele running for the ball. Joe Gomez, rash challenge from behind. And yeah, we get awarded the penalty. I believe that is a pretty fair penalty. Feel like Mbappe needs to get in on the action today and hopefully kickstart his goal, get him on the score sheet. So yeah, let's hopefully Mbappe can convert this one, and Leno with a big save there to keep Arsenal in the game at 2-1. Mbappe gets denied. Oh, Neymar's in the box. Neymar's going to strike it, and Leno with a great save there, and it's going to be half time. We go into the break 2-1 up, but it should have been more. Oh no, they found it through to Sanabria, and Donnarumma with a big knee post save there. Dybala has got Mbappe on the inside. Mbappe's going to strike it, and Leno again with another good save. Milinkovic-Savic. He's going to strike one from outside the box. He's going to have a second bite at the cherry, and Leno yet again keeping Arsenal in this. Arsenal with the corner. Surely we can clear it. And it's gone straight to the path of an Arsenal player. Milinkovic-Savic doesn't head it out. He decides to pass it straight towards an Arsenal player, and we concede the equaliser to make it 2-2. Milinkovic-Savic should have headed it, and Donnarumma didn't expect that whatsoever. I think it's Rob Holding in the end with the goal, and it goes just over Donnarumma. He couldn't get his hand to it. Alright, so Vinicius Jr., Pulisic, and Ayor are coming on to hopefully get this third goal that we've been craving. Oh, it's going to be Pulisic. Pulisic with the free shot. And what a goal from the American straight off the bench. Getting us the third goal here against Arsenal. What a strike it was. An absolute rocket from the American. He placed it into the top left-hand corner. Put his laces through it. And the super sub comes off the bench to get us the goal. What a man, Christian Pulisic. He's been on the fringes of the squad for a while, but he's come back and he's trying to prove a point here. Great strike from Christian Pulisic, number 14, and he's smashed that one into the top left-hand corner. Couldn't have placed it any better, and we get the third to make it 3-2. Maurizio Sarri, yet again, his substitutes work out for him. Christian Pulisic's first goal in the Premier League this season. Oh, Arsenal have struck one, and Donnarumma has saved it in the 90th minute to surely secure us the 3 points, but Arsenal have a corner here. We still have a bit of added time to get through. Surely Neymar can clear that out. It's going back to an Arsenal player, El Nene. It's going to be Torreira. Surely we can defend this. Neymar. Uh-oh, Arsenal in the box. Clear it. Varane. Neymar just smack it out. In the end, it was a nervy finish, but in the end, we get the 3-2 victory here away at the Emirates. What a performance. What a game. Thrills and spills. Missed penalties. 5-goal thriller. What more can you want from a London derby? But we end up victors in this one. 3 points for Chelsea. Now, in the closing of October, we've got a lot of easy games on our hands, so the second team is going to get a lot of runouts here. We got a game against Braga in the Champions League away from home. We're already 6 points up, so we're going to go ahead and simulate this one. Then we've got a couple of easier Premier League and Cup games to finish off the month as well. We've got a big game up against Spurs in the next few weeks, which I want to save the first team players for that, but we're going to get into this Champions League game against Braga. We're going to simulate it, get the 1-0 victory. It's the fan favourite Eden Hazard. You guys want me to play him more, So he's going to get more starts in this career mode. He gets the goal there to secure us the 3 points in Portugal away from home in the Champions League. Alright, so yet again another second team game. We're at home against Burnley. This time Pulisic and Dembele are going to make their starts on the wings instead of Asensio and Vinicius Jr. But we're going to get into this one and simulate it against Burnley at home. Surely we can get the 3 points here and the second team can do a job. Of course, Kepa is in goal, so hopefully we can get it off to a great start. Martial gets us underway there, but Wood got the equaliser for Burnley. 2 minutes later, we're going to simulate the rest, and it's a 4-1 demolition job of Burnley. It's a double for Martial. Yet again, another goal for Hazard, and I was going to say Mbappe. It's Depay that gets on the score sheet as well to make it 4-1. Another 3 points in the Premier League. So we're playing a bit of a different, a bit of a more experimental side today. We've got Hudson-Odoi at striker. I don't know why. I just felt like putting him there. We've got Asensio on the wing. Our back line is where a lot of it changes. Hernandez and Pardew, and the new boy Telles is going to get his first start up against Rochdale at home. So I feel like it's the perfect game to experiment, try a few new players out, try a few new positions out, and see what happens, because Rochdale, surely we can progress through the next round of the Carabao Cup here against lower league opposition, but we'll see what happens here. We're at home at Stamford Bridge, of course, so hopefully should be a good game. Paquetá gets the opening goal, a 12-minute penalty. Asensio doubles it, and we get the 5-1 victory there. Arthur Asensio, Paquetá, Tammy Abraham, and Ousmane Dembele off the bench to make it a 5-1 victory. We move through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. So we've got the first team coming out of this for a game against Crystal Palace away from home. It's a London derby, so I thought we might as well go in and play it away from home. We need to secure these wins, and it's a London derby at the end of the day, so hopefully we can go there and get the 3 points. Alright, here we have it. Crystal Palace away from home. Selhurst Park is going to be the venue for this London derby, and yet again, we have no shadows on the pitch, so that is a good thing. That is the Premier League table at the moment. And this is how Crystal Palace will line up in a 4-4-2 formation. A pretty decent lineup there. And we're underway here at Selhurst Park. Mano on the edge of the area, but Koulibaly deals with it expertly. Oh no, we've given it away to Crystal Palace, and Donnarumma makes a lovely save on Zaha yet again. Going to be Mauro Icardi for the header, and the Argentine gets us underway here in Selhurst Park. We go 1-0 up thanks to a Mauro Icardi header off the corner. The Argentinian connection there between Dybala and Icardi was a great way to get us underway here. We break the deadlock within 15 minutes. The boys love an away day trip, and it was a great corner in from Dybala, and all Icardi had to do was jump up like a salmon there and put it into the bottom right hand corner. Icardi with yet again another trademark header. Neymar on this left hand side, he's been a bit quiet this game, but surely he can cause up something here. Neymar takes a strike and it just goes wide. Sees Pogba. Can he see Milinkovic-Savic? He does. He's going to strike it. Neymar is going to get on the end of it. No, it's Paulo Dybala. And yet again, another Argentine for us. Getting the second goal. Paulo Dybala doing the famous Mars celebration here at Selhurst Park. The double for us here. The second, Milinkovic-Savic fell over there, but Dybala came in and cleaned up. Did the rest of the job for Milinkovic-Savic and sweetly struck it into the top right-hand corner. Hennessy could not get to that. Mbappe. It's going to be through to Dembele. He's got the pace to burn, the Frenchman. He's going to put it back into the middle for his fellow Frenchman, Kylian Mbappe. And he's made it 3. The boy wonder, Kylian Mbappe, has smashed that into the bottom right-hand corner. We are flying here in Selhurst Park. We're flying against Crystal Palace, and they don't know what's hit them. Dembele has just had a great game on that right-hand side. He's got an assist for all his efforts, and Hennessy could not keep that one out. 3-0 up for the boys. Surely this is going to be a walk in the park or walk in Selhurst Park. And that's going to be half-time. We go into the sheds. 3-0 up against Crystal Palace. Great passing play here. Neymar has found Mbappe for the second. For his second, he's got a brace here against Crystal Palace, and we've gone 4-0 up. A great ball in from Neymar, and yet again another goal. We found the fourth here in the 55th minute. It was a lovely passing play. I wasn't even talking, just concentrating the whole time, and Neymar slipped it through. Hennessy came out but didn't know what to do, and Mbappe slid between the defenders to slot it down for the fourth. Icardi again for another header, and Hennessy makes the save. Oh, Icardi's got yet another from the corner. And he is just having fun today like the rest of the boys here. We've got the 5th against Crystal Palace. We're dominating here at Selhurst Park. And it's another goal from a corner. Icardi, the clinical man from the header. Icardi for the hat-trick. And Mauro Icardi, take a bow, son. The Argentine has been on absolute fire this episode. And despite his little trouble he's having with Inter in real life, he's loving life here at Chelsea at the moment. He's banged in a hat-trick against Crystal Palace. And what a goal to finish it off. 2 headers and a lovely long-range effort, right-footed strike for Mauro Icardi. He's come into his own this season and he's loving life here at Chelsea. Been a bit quiet today, Neymar, but Dybala is going to find Mbappe for the 7th, and that's going wide. Surely not another Mauro Icardi header. Surely not. Oh, Hennessy with the save. Not again, not again, not again. It's Mauro Icardi with 7-0 against Crystal Palace. Oh, an absolute whitewash of the Eagles, and we are dominating here. Mauro Icardi is having a little moment there with the travelling away fans. But it's our 3rd goal off a corner this game with Mauro Icardi. I don't remember the last time headers being this overpowered in this career mode especially, because I remember in the early days we used to score heaps of headers with Morata and the like, but Morata, Milinkovic, Savic used to get along the headers, but Icardi is just taking it to another level this game. I don't know if it's a one-off or this is a new thing for FIFA 19, but these headers absolutely overpowered. It's 7 heaven for Chelsea, and that surely is full time. The ref is going to put Crystal Palace out of their misery, and it is domination stuff here from the boys. Mauro Icardi with 4 goals in that game off 8 attempts. The Argentine absolutely killing it at the moment in the Premier League, and yet again showing how good of a team we've got here at Chelsea. Alright, home game against Braga in the Champions League. It's going to be the 2nd team, the one we started out before that Crystal Palace game. Hopefully they can get the win here against Braga, but if they don't, it doesn't really matter because we're still pretty much going to finish top of this Champions League group here. We beat Braga back in Portugal 1-0, and now we beat them 2-1. De Jong comes off with an injury, but Arthur gets a goal as well as De Jong, the midfield partnership there. And it was only a 2-day injury for De Jong anyway, so not really anything major. So the 2nd team getting a bit switched up at the moment. Depay and Martial are going to start up top. Mount is going to get his first game of the season, and yeah, it's pretty much it. Paquetá and Ayor getting a midfield partnership in there as well, away against Nottingham Forest. We're going to go ahead and stimulate it away from home in the Premier League. Surely we can get the victory here. We're going to go ahead and skip it. It's a 2-2 draw. It is going to be Carvalho and Yates for Nottingham Forest, and Arthur off the bench and Memphis Depay to get the 2 goals for us. We get a draw. So we've got a bit of an international break here in November, and we have Hassim Ayor with an 8-week injury. He's going to be sidelined for 2 months. A big injury there for our new French midfielder. And somehow Barcelona couldn't wait till January. They want Anthony Martial for £103 million. I don't know, that's going to be a big offer not to accept, but still, £103 million is a very decent sum of money, but Anthony Martial still is a very, very decent player and a crucial player for us here at Chelsea. We're going to go ahead and keep him. We're going to reject that offer from Barcelona and keep him here at Chelsea. And of course, the first team are going to get a start up against Tottenham at home. We've got a big game. It's our first game at Stamford Bridge, and take a look at that. Everton have leapfrogged us into first place, so this is a game we need to get a win out of. Everton have keeping up this form of being challenging us for the title. They're probably going to take us to the end. As you can see there, Mbappe at a 95 rating there. Hopefully we can get the 3 points against our London rivals in Spurs. So it's our first game at Stamford Bridge this episode. We're hosting Spurs and hopefully hosting them, getting the 3 points here to get us back on top of the Premier League table. The home fans out in full voice today, and we're getting the show on the road here at Stamford Bridge. Eric Dyer's offloaded it to Dele Alli, and Spurs have gotten the first goal here. Dele Alli outside the box strike, and he has smashed it into the top right hand corner. Clinical finish from the Englishman and Dele Alli. We go 1-0 down here at home at Stamford Bridge. No, what? Are you kidding me? Why has Donnarumma come out and punched that? And then Koulibaly with the worst touch you've ever seen, just put it on a platter for Dele Alli for his second. And we've gone 2-0 down within a matter of half an hour here at Stamford Bridge. The worst start you could possibly think of. And that is just disaster stuff. Why has Donnarumma punched that? And Koulibaly with the worst touch you'll ever see. Savic, surely he can take a strike here. It's going to come off the crossbar. Can Mbappe get the header? No, Lloris is going to punch it out. It's going to come back to Paul Pogba. He's going to take a strike and it's out for a corner. And that is going to be half-time. A disaster first half here against Spurs at home. Mbappe finds Icardi in the middle. Icardi is going to take a shot and it goes wide. Nothing is happening for us this game. Mbappe surely can find the run of Memphis Depay. He's got the pace on the defenders. Can he get one back for us? Memphis Depay, and it's off the post, and that is surely game over now. That is full time. We suffer one of our first losses of the season, and it's come to the hands of Spurs here at home. 2-0. They struck early in the first half. Dele Alli with the double, and we could never get back into the game. It was all us in the second half, and we just couldn't get that goal to break the deadlock. Alright, the second team here are going to come out and face Fenerbahce at home in the Champions League. We're pretty much already qualified for the next round, so we're giving the side a bit of a rotated lineup here. After that loss against Spurs at Stamford Bridge, we need a game to come back and get a decent performance and a decent victory here, surely against Turkish opposition, I was meant to say. And Martial gets the double. And the second team are going to get yet another run out here against Leicester away from home in the Premier League this time. We need the points here, so hopefully they can pull through at the King Power Stadium. But I'm feeling like they're going to get a draw. Oh no, it's a 3-0 victory. Martial with a back-to-back brace and Marco Asensio getting on the score sheet to make it 3-0. And the second team are getting their third run out in a row. It's a quarter-final up against Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park for the second time this episode. It is going to be an EFL Cup quarterfinals. We're going to have a look to see what other sides are in the quarterfinals here. It's Bristol City against Fulham, Brighton against Hull City, and Arsenal against Stoke City. So this should be a walk in the park for us if we want to win this trophy. Hopefully it's a similar performance to the one we had away against Leicester, but this time it is the Carabao Cup, so anything can happen here. We won 7-0 in the episode, so hopefully we can continue it. And Lucas Paqueta and Eden Hazard get a goal in the first and second half to progress through to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. Second team get the job done yet again. And take a look at this graphic, boys. Who will be 2021's Player of the Year? And there's 4 players there. We got 3 from Chelsea. It's Ousmane Dembele, Eden Hazard, and Mauro Icardi. So the first team are going to get a run out here against Southampton at home. It's a must-win game because Everton are versing Liverpool in their big Merseyside derby. So we need to make sure we get the 3 points in order to keep the pressure on Everton in this title race. We're up against the Saints and we get a 2-1 victory. We scrape it there. Very, very nervy stuff from the lads. Icardi and Dybala, yet again the Argentine connection, getting the goals in there against Southampton. We have our last group stage Champions League match up against Napoli, and we've dominated. We're pretty much through to the round of 16. Napoli are as well. We're away at the San Paulo. Doesn't really matter if we get the victory or not. Like I said, it's not going to affect whether we finish first or second. And then the second team can also get a good run of games in as well. We end up losing 2-1, but Martial got on the score sheet. Fabian got an 88th minute winner. It's not going to matter in the end. Like I said, the Champions League, we're pretty much already through to the round of 16. We're going to find out who our opponents are going to be. And 15 games into the Premier League season, Everton are not messing around, guys. They are serious contenders for the title. The first string team are going to get a run here at St. James's Park, where a much needed 3 points are going to be hopefully gotten, because Newcastle are in 4th, I just realised. So we're putting out the strongest starting 11. Selka has gotten Newcastle 1-0 up here. We end up getting the 1-1 draw. Martial coming off the bench, secure a point. Koulibaly has picked up an injury. Before we get into that, we're going to look to see who we pulled in the round of 16 for the Champions League. If the graphic ever wants to load, the man is going to pick us out of the bucket, and we get Chelsea Let's see who we get. We came first, so we should get an easy opponent. Technically, we get Celtic in the round of 16. Nice and easy for us, but yet again, we can't undermine the Celtic team and players. But a few interesting matches in there. Barcelona, Juventus, Manchester United, Dortmund, Everton versing PSG, Hoffenheim taking on Real Madrid, Marseille are going to be versing Atletico Madrid, and PSV going to be taking on Man City. Alright, up against Wolves. Let's see if the second side can do one better than the first team and get the 3 points, because they failed to get the 3 points in Newcastle. And we end up with a 3-1 victory. Martial with the hat-trick. He's been performing well in these sims. So this is going to be the final game of the episode. We're away against West Ham. The second team is going to be out for this one. And as you can see here, episode 4 is going to start off with Everton at home, which is going to be a huge title-deciding match. Then we have Manchester United, who are currently struggling, and Manchester City, which are still two big games. Obviously, both the Manchester clubs are two very big teams, so the 3 crucial games are going to start off episode 4. Then we're straight into the January transfer window. As you can see, Middlesbrough we're going to have in the FA Cup, as well as 2 Carabao Club clashes in the semi-finals against Bristol. I feel like I've simmed a lot of games this episode, and I want to show you guys a bit more gameplay considering we lost that Spurs game. So I want to go in and play this one against West Ham with the second team and hopefully get a good away result, get the 3 points to keep the pressure on Everton. So I literally just watched Eden Hazard tear up West Ham with a beautiful individual goal. He scored a double against them, which hopefully he can do here in FIFA 19 in this career mode save up against West Ham at the Olympic Stadium. He can replicate what he did in real life this morning, but we're going to get into this game. And we are underway here at the London Stadium. Oh, Asensio has given a beautiful whip in through Anthony Martial. I wasn't even expecting him to win the header because it wasn't Icardi, but now Martial has gotten in on the act here. We've opened the scoring 27 minutes in. We've taken our time here, but we've finally broken the deadlock here, and we're loving our corner goals this episode. Asensio's whipped it in, and Martial jumps between 2 defenders to put that one into the bottom right-hand corner, and we go 1-0 up thanks to Anthony Martial. Oh, Lucas Paqueta's got it, and it's going to fall to Martial for the second. We've hit a quick fire double against West Ham. They don't know what's hit them, and Anthony Martial has gotten the second for us in the 32nd minute. We have hit West Ham with a double punch here. It is Vinicius Jr. His skill move got deflected, then Paqueta's shot got saved from Pope, and Martial was there to follow up, to get the rebound, to get us 2-0 up. Vinicius Jr. has found the ball through to Eden Hazard. Can he chip the keeper? Pope! And what a goal from Eden Hazard! A lovely scintillating chip from the Belgian to get us 3-0 up in the first half. That is that's a world-class finish from Eden Hazard. Pope came off his line, and it's a beautiful dinked chip. I'm pretty sure that's one of the first chips I've scored all year. That is a beautiful chip from Eden Hazard, and it just floated into the bottom left-hand corner. Pope off his line, and Eden Hazard outsmarted him. A world-class finish from the Belgian. We go 3-0 up, and that is going to be a half-time with 3-0 up at the London Stadium. Thanks from a quick-fire double from Martial, and a beautiful goal from Eden Hazard. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Arthur's going to strike it. And that is going to be 4-0 to the Chelsea boys. Game, set and match. No way for West Ham coming back into this one. And the Brazilian Arthur has gotten one of his first goals for the club this season. It is a banger of a strike from the Brazilian. And yet again, another world-class finish. A world-class strike from our Brazilian midfielder. It was Hernandez finding him at the first-time strike from outside the box. And that is going to be full-time at the London Stadium. We get the precious 3 points against West Ham, yet another London rival. And guys, that is going to be it for episode number 3 of season number 4 of the Chelsea FIFA 19 Career Mode series. Episode 4 is going to be even bigger and better as we have a title deciding match up against Everton. Some crucial games for some Manchester clubs. You guys know the rest. January is coming up as well, so if you've made it all the way to the end, make sure to slap a like on the video, comment down below, subscribe for some more FIFA 19 Career Mode content on the channel coming at you guys. You guys' support has been the best so far this year. Get bigger and better, and I'm loving you guys for it. follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description. I've been BCHD. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the very next episode.